Hey, amazing people, we've got another compound interest example here. For this one, we're told Silvana invested $1,800 and we're asked if the future value is $2,722.66 and the rate is 6% per annum, how long was it invested for? So in order to set this up, we have to, first of all, work out a few things. So we've got our P, which is going to be 1,800. We've got our rate in this instance, which is 6%, which can be written as 0.06. And we've got the total amount at the end, which is 2,722 and 66 cents. Now, what we need to find here is the time periods. That's what's unknown in this case. So now, if we start to plug this into the formula, we end up with 2,722.66, and this is going to be equal to 1,800 times 1 plus 0.06, and that's to the power of n. Now, I'm going to do a couple of changes here. One of the first things we can do, though, is we can divide both sides by 1,800, just to help us tidy up what's happening here and start to move things around. So when we do that, we're going to have 2,722.66, and I'm just going to keep it as a fraction at the moment. And this is going to be equal to 1.06, and that's going to be to the power of n. Now, from this aspect, in order for us to solve it, since we're dealing with an indice, we're going to have to use index laws here. So what I'm going to do is apply a log to both sides here. So we're going to have ln of 2722.66 all over 1,800. And that's going to be equal to ln of 1.06 to the power of n. Now, one aspect of this is I can use my log laws to move that power down in front of it now. So we're going to have ln of 2722.66 over 1,800, and that's going to be equal to n ln of 1.06. Now, because of that change, that allows us to rearrange this now by moving ln of 1.06 to the other side. And so what we end up with now is we can make n the subject. So we're going to have n is equal to ln of 2722.66 all over 1,800. And then all of that is going to be divided by ln of 1.06. Now, from this, we can work out what our n is equal to, which is going to be equal to 7.102. Now, rounding this to the nearest now, so we can know when it was. In this case here, what we're going to say is it's approximately 7 years if we're rounding to the nearest year. Alternatively, we could put this in another perspective, and this is likely to be 7 years and 1 month. And that's the time period it takes for it to reach that future value. Okay, we're going to do a second part of this question now, where we've got find the interest rate if the investment is worth $2,189.98 after 5 years. So let's remember that our principal is 1,800. The n here is given in this part, which is 5. The rate is unknown, but we do have the a, or the future value of this, which is $2,189.98. So now putting this into our compound interest formula, we have 2189.98, and this is equal to 1,800, open brackets, of 1 plus r to the power of 5. Now I'm going to divide by 1,800 here, just to begin to make r the subject. So as I do this, I end up with 2189.98 over 1,800, and this is going to be equal to 1 plus r to the power of 5. Now what I have to do here is I have to apply a fifth root to both sides here in order to tidy this up, and I probably will process this fractional part here for us to continue working with this. So when I do that and work it all out, I'm going to end up with now 1 plus r, just changing the sides here, that's going to be equal to 1.04, and then I can subtract 1 from both sides, and that's going to give me the rate, which is 0.04. Now from this, I need to put it as a percentage because it is an interest rate. So what I would say is the rate for this is 4% per annum.